Let's list off 4 moves to help the Seattle Seahawks rebuild in 2022. Starting us off, trading quarterback Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos. The fractured relationship between Wilson and the Seahawks organization is beyond repair. While the Pro Bowl quarterback is saying the right things during the season, a trade demand is inevitable. Considering he holds a no-trade clause, Seattle will need his approval on any deal. Fortunately, there's a trade that can make everyone happy. Wilson lands in an ideal situation and the Broncos resolve their quarterback woes, becoming a 2022 Super Bowl contender. Meanwhile, Seattle can return to the recipe that made it so successful by filling out a defense and offense with young talent. Up next, the Seahawks move on from Pete Carroll and hire Matt EBERFLUS. In this rebuild scenario, there's no incentive for keeping Carroll. The 70-year-old coach doesn't want to retire, but he also likely wouldn't be interested in sticking things out for a rebuild. Considering he just signed a contract extension in 2020, we could see the rare coach trade. He certainly won't net a first-round pick, but a team like the Las Vegas Raiders or Chicago Bears could view him as the perfect coach to turn their franchises around. Matt EBERFLUS is one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL, drawing up schemes that cause headaches for great quarterbacks. He could reshape Seattle's defense, getting the most out of its young defenders. Up next, Seattle should sign Orlando Brown Jr. and re-sign Rashad Penny. Seattle's offensive line will go down as one of the biggest reasons why Wilson wanted out. The front office never showed enough commitment to creating a front that would consistently protect the quarterback. Orlando Brown Jr. struggled early this season with the Kansas City Chiefs, but the 6'8" tackle settled in as the year went on. He's excellent in pass protection, dependable as a run blocker, and is worth a lucrative contract to anchor the left side of Seattle's offensive line. At running back, the decision should be rather simple. Cutting Chris Carson and freeing up $3.4 million in cap space is the logical move. After that, the Seahawks can re-sign Penny to a 1-year contract. And finally, the Seahawks must strengthen the trenches through the 2022 NFL Draft. The 2022 NFL Draft is going to be crucial for Seattle this spring. Because of the Jamal Adams trade, the Seahawks don't have their first-round pick, and that is costly. But trading Wilson can help the front office begin to fill some of the holes that were inadequately addressed or entirely ignored for several years.